So do you always wonder why you're not hitting your goals? Why you not hitting your dreams? Why you are fearful to move forward? Well, I'm going to give you 3 things that if you do, when I say do, if you conquer, if you destroy, annihilate them, I promise you'll get to where you want to go. So stick with me today, and I'm going to give you 3 great examples on how to conquer that fear, how to move forward, and how to get the things that you always wanted to get. I'm Dr. J, and welcome to 2 Doc Mind. So there's always something that stands in your way, many people way, from moving forward and conquering their dreams. Some things are simple as, I'm just fearful, I'm afraid, or, it's not for me, or someone else is smarter, or someone else is better, and always looking at yourself as less than. Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you 3 things that will help you get over those fears, be able to conquer it, and be able to reach those dreams. But before we get there, right, do you want to know why it's important to do that? Well, I'm going to tell you. When I learned this at a very young age, when I was in my late 20s, I really implemented this strategy of being self-aware and understanding truly how to conquer the fear. And when I implemented these 3 strategies, it began to change my life for the better. I became unstoppable. And the reason why is I forgot about the fear. And if I did feel fearful, I didn't get paralyzed. I ran to it. I was scared. I didn't know the outcome, but I ran to fear and I tried to conquer it and beat it down. And that's what I'm going to give you 3 strategies to do that. So before we get started, make sure you drop a comment in the comment section. Hit that like bell. We definitely want to hear a lot about, what you have done and things that you accomplished or got through that you were afraid of. And all those things, please share with our audience. Please share with us because we want to know. So let's get started. The first thing that I want you to know that really helped me out is that whatever you're going through, whatever issues you're dealing with, it is not permanent. So what do I mean by that? Nothing is permanent in life. It's temporary. Something will go away and something else will take its place. Like the evolution of life, the evolution of seasons. Right now we're in the fall season, about to go into the winter season. We just left the summer and the spring season. So everything grew, everything died off, and in the spring it'll come back to life. It's just the evolution of change. So when you understand that no matter what situation you're going through, no matter what issue you're dealing with, it is temporary and not permanent. See, most people think it's permanent and it begins to freeze them. Oh, woe is me. I made a mistake and now I got to deal with it the rest of my life. You got to get out that mindset. You only have to deal with it for as long as mentally you need to deal with it. And if it takes some time because it's reoccurring, eventually it'll go away. When I was a little kid, fell off my bike, scraped my knee, cried. The pain is there. And it was there. It was bones, bleeding, all the good stuff, rocks and concrete in my knee because I fell on some asphalt. And I thought the pain would never stop when I first got injured. Day or 2 later, it began to heal. A week or 2 later, fully healed. And I never felt that pain again. Forgot that I even dealt with that. That's what I want you to do in your life. Understand that whatever you're doing is not permanent. And one day you'll get through it and you'll get over it and you'll be able to focus on what's next in your life. So the first thing I tell you to do is understand one thing is that it is not permanent. So if you like that, hit the like button. We want to run those likes up. Make sure you subscribe. We're getting close to 100 subs. So make sure you're looking at this. Make sure you subscribe. We're trying to hit that 100 mark. And thank you for the folks that have tuned in already. So the second thing that I want to share with you, and it's quite simple, is that it is not pervasive. So what does that mean? That whatever is happening you're going through, it is not something that's going to be pervasive throughout your life, throughout your soul, throughout your mind forever. So make sure you don't let that stop you from moving forward. For example, I had a bad relationship. Now my whole life is over. No, you just had a bad relationship. That's not pervasive in your life. That's one piece of your life. You have a whole nother thing to control: your health, your financials, your joy, your well-being, all those things that you want to deal with. But just because you had a bad relationship doesn't mean that your whole life is bad. Get over it. Get over yourself and keep on moving forward. It's just another hurdle you have to jump through and keep on moving forward. I'm not doing good at my job. My boss don't like me. my life is so horrible. No, work on getting better. Go join, get a job that you like. Go somewhere else where it's a better culture. But don't let a job define your happiness. That should not be pervasive throughout your life. It's up to you to allow that to be pervasive in your mind, because everything that we're talking about today is a mindset, and you have to adjust your mindset, and you have to understand that none of this will be pervasive in your life. You have to understand that, yes, I had an issue with my relationship, or I had this thing go on at my job, but guess what? I still can go home and enjoy my joy. I can still go home and work on my health. I can still work on my peace. I can go work on my financials. I can go work on my relationship. I can go work on me and my mindset. All those things you can control. So stop being a whiner. Know that everybody goes through something. It's not pervasive. Number one, it's not permanent, right? And that's what we discussed just a second ago. It is something that's in your mindset that you can get over. So get over it. So the third thing, and before we get to that third thing, I just want to again hit that like button. We want to run those likes up. We want to get to 100 subscribers. So please subscribe. So before we talk about the last thing, I want to just let you know that it's not permanent. Things that you're going through is not permanent. It's not pervasive. It won't go throughout your life. And the third thing that I think is really critical, and one of the most critical pieces, is that it's not personal, right? And what does that mean? There must be something wrong with me. No, stop taking it personal. Boss, our friend got mad at you for something. Whoa, it must be something wrong with me. No. It's most of the time, it may be something wrong with them. And if they don't like the way you do something, you're a grown old, do what you do. And if they don't like it, then kick rocks. This is how I live my life. As long as I'm happy, I'm joy, I'm not hurting others, I'm not harming myself, I'm not doing something that's crazy, right? If this is the way I like to live my life, then cool. If I like to meditate and spend that time and people thinking it's funny, well, I need to get those folks out of my life. If I like to take care of my financials and not spend crazy, and I go to the mall and spend like my friends, that's okay. You ain't nothing wrong with you. That's how you do your thing, right? And you got to stand on your business and how you do your business. So let go of that woe is me attitude and stop taking everything so personally. It's not about you. I go through life, I always hear people, some things. I can't get the girl, I'm not beautiful enough. Or I can't get the guy, I'm not cute enough, right? I can't get the job, I'm not smart enough. I can't get into the school, I'm not smart enough. They won't allow me to do that because I'm a screw up and I always mess up. Get over yourself, right? Stop taking those things personal. Do what it is that you want to do. Yeah, you may have some trials and tribulations, but do you honestly believe that people have went through life to get where they want to and then have trials and tribulations? Do you think the journey was just easy? Of course not. They did something that you probably are learning how to do. Is not to take it personally. They understood it wasn't pervasive through their life, and they understood it wasn't permanent. So they kept going and they accomplished that fear and got through it. And that's what I'm asking you to do it. And if you destroy those 3 critical things, I promise you, you will get to where you want to be. You will do the things you want to do. You will experience the experiences you want to have, and nothing will be able to stop you. Again, you'll be able to knock down that barrier, those walls, and you will be able to conquer whatever it is you want to conquer. I can tell you because I've done it. I practiced these 3 things that have allowed me to enjoy an abundance of what life has, and I want you to have those things as well. So if you like this content, I need for you to hit that like button, hit some comments, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because at the end of the day, you want to be the first one to get this content as it drops. You can do what it is that you want to do. I believe in you. I want to see you grow and keep on pushing towards your dreams. I'm Dr. J with 2 Doc Minds.